Hey guys, welcome back to the Pop channel. For this week's deck profile, I am so excited to bring you this one, guys. Yes, it is gonna be Pilaf Oolong, something that I've been trying to make it work for a very long time, especially when the power boosters comes out for set 4 wish leaders. So I've been trying to play around with this particular leader and trying to make it work. However, it seems not to work until recently. Understandably so, this is not going to be a very powerful deck. So if you're coming here and say, okay, this is something that you want to bring it to your local tourney and try to make an impact over there, an impact that you will make by winning, you're not. But this is such a fun and exciting deck. I am truly very excited to bring you this one, guys. One of the creations that I make that I kind of was really proud of. Without further ado, let's see each other after the intro. Yo guys, welcome back to the video. Yes, my headset is on, and if you ask, hey Pop, why do you have always a headset around your neck and then you did not use it? This is your answer. It is already on. So let's go, let's do the deck profile. I'm really excited to bring you this one, guys, because it is so fun to play with. Of course, this is not gonna be good. I promise you, if you go down to your local, you're gonna get your ass kicked, but you might get the occasional win and take your opponent by surprise. Alright, so this is Pilaf Oolong, and if you don't know what this leader does, this leader, other than being cute itself, there's nothing good about this leader, so don't care about this leader. Alright, so auto once per turn. Let's talk about the leader, alright? So auto once per turn. When one of your battle card attacks, it gets 5k for the duration of the turn. Then you get to choose one Dragon Ball from your deck or live and add it into your hand. And so you shuffle when you look through it, alright? So if there's 7 Dragon Ball, you get to pick one desire card from your drop area and add it back into your hand, then flip this card over. So his abilities are the same with all the wish leaders, except so you get to choose a desire card and you play it for free, or you get to choose to draw one card, or the ultimate ability which all the wish leaders have for his. It's, I would say, on a scale from 1 to 10, this is a 5. This is definitely a 5. I like it. I think with this deck it works. I'm gonna explain, maybe for those veterans out there, those experts that you have been playing the game, you could already see what is up with this particular build. Alright, so but just for the sake of everybody and for the length of the video, I would do this. Alright, so ultimate ability, remove 7 Dragon Ball from your drop area from the game. So just remove the 7 Dragon Ball from the game. If you do so, you get to draw 3 cards from your and choose up to one of your battle cards. You cannot choose the leader itself, it has to be the battle card, and it gets 15k for the duration of the turn. Then flip this card over until the end of the turn, so it gets back to its 10k and you don't get to draw any more because your Dragon Ball is not there anymore. However, you get to draw 3 cards and choose one of your battle cards. It gets 15k for the duration of the turn. Pretty nice ability to have, honestly. Could be better. How can we make this leader better? Just once per turn, choose one Dragon Ball. That's all I think most of us will be asking. You don't need a battle card because for most of the time you can't swing with whatever is on the board until you are ready, so you're wasting 1 or 2 turns with it, right? However, with this particular setup, if you just said, okay, once per turn, just look through your live, or you just take one Dragon Ball and just put it, that would be just so much better. However, you need your battle cards to attack. It gets 5k, which is pretty good. However, a battle card needs to attack. So when building this deck, it is very important to have battle cards on your battle area that you can attack with in turn 1 or turn 2. Alright, so let's go straight into the deck. So if you take a look here, you will realize something, that the latest power boosters, the King Piccolo, that one drop that you play it, it's I think it was like a 3k or 5k, and you get to choose 3 three Dragon Ball and put it into a drop area. Then you choose one, return to youth, and then you do it. I don't like the King Piccolo's engine. I'm not sure if you guys are playing with this red leader. Please let me know if the Piccolo engine is good. For me, play testing wise, for 3 energy, he is not something that is like a super, right? It takes up space. I don't know. I don't need to awaken that fast, really. Usually play testing it yesterday, I go around like a 4 or 5 games with this particular guy, right? It is fine. I can awaken at turn 3. Usually at turn 3 I am ready to awaken, and it is still a really good pace to proceed. Ooh. Embarrassing. Alright, let's talk about the deck. Right, so your awaken engine is this, your wish engine is this. You get Shu, Trusted Lackey. So when you play this guy, you get to choose up to 1 Mai, and then you play it. You need him and Mai or Pilaf in your starting hand. This is really nice, because Mai is the best, because when you play Mai, you get to take 1 Dragon Ball and add it into your hands, from your deck into your hand. So with Mai, you get 1 Dragon Ball into your hand. With Shu, when you play him, you get to tap 1 and then you bring Mai from the deck into it. So first turn, perfect play would be play Shu, then second turn play Mai from the deck, because you can use Shu's ability. If you have Mai in your hands, keep it. Use Shu's ability, bring Mai out, take 1 Dragon Ball, then use the second energy, play Pilaf. Pilaf is this, choose this card each, choose this card, 1 each, like so Shu and Mai from your battle area, and place them into your drop area. You get to choose 1 combination Pilaf Mecha from your deck and play them then from your deck or drop area. So this thing usually never dies, alright? And so you get to choose her. If they are all on the battlefield, put them into drop area. You get to bring this Mecha Pilaf out, alright? I will talk about what Mecha Pilaf does later. I'm a little bit all over the place with this deck profile. My apologies. Alright, but what he can do to activate, to help, he can also help you to put the Dragon Ball into drop area. So you get to choose 1 Dragon Ball, activate main. It's also something that you can do once per turn. You get to choose 1 Dragon Ball card from your deck, and then put it into drop area. Then shuffle your deck. Then choose 1 Shu and 1 Mai in your battle area, and they each get plus 5k for the duration of the turn. Alright, so in turn 2, hopefully Mai, Shu and Pilaf should be in your hands, and then turn 2 you could use Shu to play Mai from the deck, and then you get Pilaf, so you get 1, 2, 3 cards into your drop, into your area, and then you get to draw 1 card. You get to get 1 Dragon Ball from her already. Then use his ability to bring out, his ability gets a card directly into your drop area. So this is, take note, this is the card that you want to be in your drop area. Alright, okay, so we play 6 normal Dragon Ball. You just draw a card from the Dragon Ball, but we play 1 of this 3-star ball. What is this 3-star ball? The 3-star ball is this, for 1 energy you get to draw 1 card, then you choose up to 1 of battle card, and you can attack battle card in active mode for the duration of the turn. Seldom people play this 3-star ball, so when you slap down a 3-star ball, usually it catches your opponent by surprise. But try not to let your opponent sees this 3-star ball. Hopefully he's not paying attention. Pilaf, leader of the crew, what he can do is you can use his ability and dump the 3-star ball into a drop area, and after that he gets plus 5. So he is the 10, she is the 10 on the board, and then you swing with him. Why do you swing with him? Because when you swing with him, he gets plus 5k for the duration of the turn, and Pilaf ability kicks off, and then you get to choose 1 Dragon Ball from your life or from your drop area and add it into your hand. Whatever you add it into your hand, have it in the 0 cost area. Whatever you, with his ability to dump it straight into the drop area, find the 3-star ball and dump it straight into the drop area. And if you want to hide the 3-star ball, what you can do is when you dump it into the drop area immediately, because you plus 5, then throw in the Dragon Ball into the drop area so that you cover the 3-star ball, and hopefully your opponent does not pay attention to see this, because you kind of need this to catch him off guard. Alright, so Then you get to draw your cards. Then you get 10k, 10k, 10k. So in turn 2, you swing 1 10k, 2 10k, 3 10k, 4 10k, and then use his first activate main ability. Take this 3, put it in the drop area, go to your deck, find this particular guy, bring it out, and swing 20k. There was one time in turn 3, my opponent was down to 3 lives against me, and he was playing this, the red Gogeta BR engine, and he was looking at me. I was like, yeah. So he was totally taken aback how aggressive that thing is, and what he didn't know is he was about to die. All right, so this is the basic. So usually with this going on, you should be able to get your engine going. All right, and then you get to play Oolong Wish. Oolong Wish is this: I play 3 of them. If your leader it's a Shenron card, you get to draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, and it gets minus 5k for the duration of the turn. It is pretty good. I will tell you why I love to play this card, because number 1, you get to use from his ability, you get to draw 1 card. Definitely you get to draw 1 card. You can choose to draw 1 card, but however, you can just activate the second ability, use Oolong Wish, activate it, and draw 1 card and minus 5 if your opponent has any blocker, which is not very common now, but a lot of those very nasty stuff on the board like Black Marseillan and stuff like that, usually you want to get them off the board. You can use Oolong Wish to do so. If there is anything that is 5k and it's very disgusting, it needs to be taken off the board. Yep, you can use it to play so. However, it is extremely good with the synergy with Scheming Oolong. What does he does, as a being really cute, communist, cute guy, is that for 2 energy, he is a 15k. So if this thing is not kicking off for you, understandably, you're not going to have the perfect play. What I do sometimes is, I have Oolong Wish, I just slap in Oolong Wish in turn 1, so I get to draw 1 card, minus 5k if there is anything on the board. Then the second turn, I play Scheming Oolong and get to draw 2. And when you swing with Scheming Oolong, because of his the leader's ability, you get to take 1 card, and he is a 20k right there. So a 20k at 2 costs, which nets you 3 cards in turn 2. Why not? Yep, and because Oolong Wish is already in the drop area, your opponent has nothing they can do. When you play Scheming Oolong, you are going to draw the 2 cards. And I'm going to tell you another combo with this. So with Scheming Oolong and Shenron Figure of Majesty, I usually slap down on turn 4, untap the 2 energy to draw that 1 card. This is a very high target when it comes to your opponent to take care of, because if they don't take care of this card, it is going to compound, and then your opponent would have more and more problematic time just to take care of this particular card, right? Because if they're not going to do it, you're going to untap 2 every single round, and your opponent is going to have such a hard time to do it. However, the funny part about this deck is you don't really need a lot of energy, so the untap 2 is not necessary. So if you slap this down on turn 4 and your opponent has no answer for it, and he allows you to have this card in your next turn, what you can do is use his ability, bring Oolong back from the drop area and slap it down. His ability, Oolong's ability, you get a 15k on board, and you get to draw 3. Just like that. Bam! 1, 2, 3. Draw that 3 cards. Just like that. It is such a good deck. And because if you take a look, what is really nice is, except for a couple of cards, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Most of them 6 cards. Oh, Champa is here. Most of them are Earthlings. So your Yamcha can search for it. So this is you play this down in turn 2. If you're trying to search for cards, you can search for this. Your super combo is searchable with this one, and then you could just swing it, look at top 3, find an Earthling, and then you get to draw. You get to blast 1 card, right? Because that Earthling card goes into your hands. And then with Pilaf's ability, you get to do it. And hopefully you get a mine or whatever is missing here, because they are all Earthlings. So you can search for them, and then you can play them in your next turn and try in turn 3 to awaken yourself. I understand awaken yourself in turn 3 is not exactly the best way to go. However, this is I would say a good compromise. Yeah, a good compromise. Like I said, this is a fun deck. So I think roughly I explained how this whole deck works so far. Now I'm gonna tell you how to go in for the kill. Okay, so your kill turn is usually turn 4 or turn 5. Normally turn 5, alright? Turn 4 is when every piece is forced into place, you go for it. So you have Champa for the double strike, because this deck really lacks of double strike. And then you have Foreseeing Hit, and then you have Frieza Army Reborn. So we all know what they do, so they are your alternate win con. But your Earthling win con is this one, Yamcha at 100%. This is such a good card. You know why? Because your leader, it's a red Earthling. So if your leader is a red Earthling card, you can burst 5, so you put 5 into your drop area. And then if your leader is a red Earthling card, which we are red Earthling. I don't understand how Oolong it's an Earthling, but that's so it gets 6k for the duration of turn, and its attack cannot be negated. And it deals 2 damage to your opponent's life when it KOs an opponent's card. So when your opponent has maybe a blocker, something that's 5k, 10k on the board that he is not swinging, and he thought that he is safe, because what is usually this is used in the Yamcha deck, right? Because Yamcha can give any battle card the ability to attack active battle cards. However, what this guy can do is that this guy can swing at any cards, but not an active battle card. And if they think that they are safe because Oolong does not give the ability to attack active battle card, this is where they are wrong. Because with Dragon Radar in your hands, if your opponent has something on the board that you can swing against, you can activate Dragon Radar, take out 1 Dragon Ball that you can draw 1, and then take back the 3-star ball back into your hands. Alright, so imagine this, turn 5. Yamcha at 100%. Tap 1 energy, Dragon Radar, Dragon Ball, 3-star ball, tap the 3-star ball, draw 1, give Yamcha the ability to attack active battle card, put down the Dragon Ball. So at that turn, you already draw 2, right? And then, so you burst 5, so he has the ability to attack active battle cards, and because of the 3-star ball, his attack now, because you activate his main ability and you burst 5, cannot be negated, and it goes up to 25. So this guy swings at the 25k, yeah? And if your opponent's card, battle card has been KO'd, he takes 2 lives. So your opponent is down to 2 lives, and then he can attack active battle card. Then go for Oolong's ultimate ability, which is you remove that 7 Dragon Ball, draw 3 cards into your hands. So now you have a +5 in your hands, right? Then choose one of the battle cards. It gets 15k for the duration of the turn. So it is swinging at 40. Attack cannot be negated, and can swing at battle cards that is in active mode. Swing at his 10k or 5k. Just swing for it. Your opponent cannot negate it, and your opponent has to defend his 15k, 5k in your turn when you already +6 in your hands. So usually when this deck, your hand size is rather huge, and then you just combo your whole entire thing. Even if you're playing against Baby, they have 2 energy. It's just so difficult because his base, this guy's base is 40. Yep, because this is not combo, this is blast before you even swing for it. So it needs at least 3 Revenge Death Ball to take care of this guy, and he is swinging at such a high thing. Of course, people could Sugash Goku, but Sugash this combo is a broken card, and I don't even want to talk about why this is even legal. Alright, but however, this is a fun deck, this is something that you can do. So you can swing for it and just go for the game. If you realize there is like 2 cards here that are 10k, so all your cards are at 5k that you can just combo your entire hands with this. And if during turn 4 you play the Shenron Figure of Majesty, this is really what happened. Figure of Majesty, there was a scheming Oolong, I schemed and they didn't take care of it. I used Shenron Figure of Majesty, scheming Oolong, draw 3, tap 1 Dragon Radar, draw 2, from here. So 3, 2, 5. I drew 5 already for that turn, and then I used his ability. I drew another 3 plus 8 just to swing for the game, and my opponent saw my hand size and he knows he is in big time trouble. Alright, so that is the whole game plan. If that doesn't work, of course you still have Frieza Army Reborn. With the drawing mechanics of this deck, honestly, I almost got it most of the time, and I won the game twice with this one. And because my opponent was not keeping things on the ground, and he thought that he was safe until he was like, oh, I forgot. Every red deck plays this one now. And Forcing Hit is something that I didn't play. However, it provides a good double striking ability, and to take a look at your opponent's hands and remove 2 and go for the game as much as possible. Yep. With Frieza, it's the same. You could slap Frieza down, take a look at his hands, remove his negate, gone, and then clear the board, and then use his ability, give Frieza Army Reborn 15k, and then you draw 3, then swing for the game. You swing at 55, what is this? Quadruple strike 55k, and just to finish the game. Pretty good. Your opponent will have a very hard time to do it, because you would already know if your opponent has the ability to negate. If they have only 1 negate in their hands, they are dead. Yep. Alright. So they thought that with Yamcha they don't care, they don't keep the negate in their hands because this is your second game. They know that this is your Yamcha, they cannot negate, so they keep more super combos in their hands, trying to make sure that they are alright, and they already use up their negate, and they just have one in their hands, and then instead of Yamcha, you bamboozle them with Frieza Army Reborn, and then they will be like, oh no! Yes, sorry, you're not doing so well. Yep. Alright. So, one of the things to take note is this, right? If you suspect your opponent's holding negate, yeah, you could also swing with Yamcha, because Yamcha's attack cannot be negated. So with 40, this is what you will reach. You can still swing with the leader and go for Furthering Destruction Champa at him. So this is why I play 1 all Furthering Destruction Champa, swing at 40k against his leader, which is 15. He cannot negate it, then you can Champa him. At that point in time, you don't need this 3-star ball. If you have a Dragon Raider, just tap 2, just draw 2, draw 3, and with this ability, this Shenrong and Oolong's ability, draw another 3. Alright, so far, I hope I convince you that this deck is very extremely fun. Yep. Alright, let's talk about the Psych deck. Psych deck, like I always said, this is not the conventional Psych deck. This is a fun deck itself, so I didn't really think of the Psych deck, but I thought about what are some of the things that you can do. So for example, like if this is that all you've got, this is something that is good against like a Kid Goku, because you can remove things that are very small on the board. And Transcension Strike, this can remove Broly. The 4-drop can be removed by this. The 6-drop can be removed by this in combination with Oolong Wish. So if you have this in your hands, and if you have Oolong Wish in your hands, use your leader's ability, use Oolong Wish to draw 1 card and remove 5k from the 25k doubles, from the 6-drop double 6-drop 25k, so it becomes 20. Use Tran something, this card, and it's now 20k, and just KO it. So this is something that you can do together. Alright, so that's that. However, this is a fun deck. Definitely, I think you will have trouble coming against the meta deck. But let me tell you, this is so fun, and I'm trying my best to make this as much as Earthling as possible, so that we don't miss with everyone's pal Yamcha. But I never miss with everyone's pal Yamcha, because you already took out so many cards from your drop area with all this Dragon Ball, and so Forcing Hit is too strong a red card not to play. in this deck. Alright, so that is my deck profile for Oolong, always wanting more. One of my favorite leaders right there, definitely the cutest. I have a own custom one. I'm not sure if you could see this. There is I print out Boma's panties over here and put it. I hope this is tournament legal. I definitely is in love with this leader and his mechanics. Alright, definitely, like I said, I would wish that there were some changes to it, like once per turn just grab a Dragon Ball instead of like needing a battle card to swing. Like the power boosters, I was hoping that it is better, but it is not. Yeah. But make do with this. This is a very fun deck in my opinion. I really enjoy myself with this deck. I hope you will too. Comment if you have anything, comment, subscribe. Thanks for all the comments so far. This is guys, you know I always reply to your comment, and so if you would like to contact me, talk to me or something, comment in the comment section, subscribe, click the like button. Would appreciate so much. If not, I wish you guys a nice day. See you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao.